Recreation Center in Hackensack, New Jersey for the C-Ball 2 showcase. The Pope John Lady Lions are taking on the University Phoenix. Mike Bolzano along with you, calling today's action as the Lions trail at halftime, 27-13. University leading the way with 4 3-pointers from Aaliyah Little. For Pope John, Mia Washington with 5 first-quarter points. And the Lions 13 total in the first half. Looking to turn on the offense here as we start the second half. Let's go over the roster for Pope John real quick. Number 1 is Tiffany Ruiz. 2 is Caitlin O'Malley. 3, Mia Washington. 4, Riley Bendrzicki. 5, J.D. O'Keefe. 10 is Nia Fisher. 11, Alexandra Armour. 12, Camille Vance. 15, Natalia Nokovic. 25, Marissa Captoni. 30 is Kaylee Fitzmaurice. And number 32, Madeline Tiber. The head coach of the Pope John Lady Lions is Peter Torres. Lions in their white jerseys trimmed by blue numbers. Pope John on the front. And University in their black uniforms with white trim, white numbers. They'll be going, I believe, right to left. Well, actually, they may reverse that because of the first. We'll wait and see where they position on the floor. The University is going to inbound to start the second half. We're glad you're with us here on Pope John Lions TV. The Lions coming out to the court. Really Washington, Armour, Captoni, Nokovic, and O'Keefe. University going left to right, Pope John right to left as we start the second half. And here is Manning Cook. Up top now to Littles. Aaliyah Littles being guarded by Nokovic. Washington with the steal. Mia Washington into the front court. Looking to drive the lane off the glass. It's good! What a pretty shot by Mia Washington. High off the glass and it falls through. And Pope John with the first points of the second half. Nice shot by Mia Washington. And now Pope John only down by 12. And Pierre over to Manning Cook. Gives it back to Littles from 3. No good, in and out. And a rebound. No good off the front of the rim. Goes out of bounds. Pope John ball. As they say, number 11, Corinne Grand-Pierre touched it last. So here's O'Keefe. O'Keefe into the front court. Gives it to Captoni. Back to O'Keefe. Over to Washington. And got a whistle. And it's going to go against Pope John. Travel on the play, Mia Washington. And so the University will take over. Out of bounds, right to the Pope John bench. Coach Torres not happy with it. He's not going to get the call. Here is Fisher into the front court to Manning Cook. Guarded by Nokovic. Grand-Pierre now to Littles. Grand-Pierre up top, back to Manning Cook on the right. Goes back to the left. Littles back up top to Grand-Pierre. Into the right corner. The three-point shot, no good. Off the glass. Ball's loose. And it's saved by Washington. The pass up to Captoni for Pope John. Back to Washington. Pass almost out of the reach of Captoni, but she's got her fingertips on it. Here's Nokovic. Back out to O'Keefe. To Captoni from 3. In and out, no good. Washington with the rebound, but it's stolen away by University. And here's Manning Cook off the glass. It's good. Now 29-15. University back up by 14 here. O'Keefe through the hands of Captoni. And Fisher with the steal. Fisher off the glass. It's good. So a big 6-point swing or 7-point swing. Pope John missed the 3. And then 2 straight buckets by University. And we got a blocking foul against Manning Cook. 5:38 to go here in the third quarter.
That's the first.
So first foul on Manning Cook. Washington gets it inbounds to O'Keefe. Lions trail by 16 here. 31-15 in the third quarter. O'Keefe up top. Back to Captoni. Captoni to O'Keefe. Looks to drive on the right, and she traveled. So now University will inbound the ball. Fisher with it into the front court to Littles. Down low to Thomas. Back to Littles. It goes out of bounds, but it was tipped last by O'Keefe. Well, Fisher will inbound. And over to Littles. Now back up top to Manning Cook. Manning Cook gives it to Littles. Down low to Holt. Off the glass. No good. Rebound by Nokovic. Natalia Nokovic to O'Keefe in the front court. O'Keefe. It's down low to Nokovic. Up and down. And it's going to go over to, I think it's the fouls against University. So it'll be Pope John. So she went up and down, but never lost possession of the ball. The foul was called against University. Here's Nokovic over to O'Keefe. O'Keefe knocked down, no call, and Manning Cook with a breakaway. She'll lay it off the glass and good. So 33-15 now, with 4.5 to go in the third. O'Keefe into the front court. To Nokovic, underneath to Washington. Washington with the shot. Off the back rim, no good. Littles with the rebound. Here's Holt. Gives it over to Fisher. Fisher to Manning Cook. Thomas. Over to Littles. Holt has it now. Underneath. No good. Second chance. Rebound by Washington. Washington with the pass over the head of Captoni. And Fisher will track it down. Manning Cook down low to Holt. Foul. No travel. Holt with the travel there. Brianna Holt. And so Pope John will take over. .3:42 to go, third quarter.
Hey. Let's get a stop.
And now the referee's heading over to the time, to the table. Over to the official scores table with 3:42 to go in the third quarter. 33-15. University leading over Pope John.
Yeah, y'all terrible. You calling the police on somebody?
So now the referee coming back over to the baseline as Washington will inbound.
We got 3:42 on the clock, 33-15.
Let's go, come here, man.
And now we have one of the officials from the scorers table talking to a fan beneath the basket. There was an issue. Well, it looks like everything's all right, and we're gonna get back to play.
This watch number 3. She's the only one that got handle on the white.
You can have it.
He's not a fan being asked to leave, and so once he does, we're going to get back to action.
That's all right, bro. That's all right, bro. You left your coat. I ain't going to my husband's ball, bro.
So, we'll go back to action here as Washington inbounds to O'Keefe. 3:38 to go, third quarter.
We got 3:35.
Over to Nokovic on the left Back to O'Keefe up top. It's Katie O'Keefe to Nokovic. Started the three. Gives it back to O'Keefe. Over to Nokovic. Now to Washington. 3-point shot. No good. Off the right of the rim. Here is O'Keefe. O'Keefe to Nokovic. To Washington on the left. This is the Madeline Tiber. Now to Arbor. Nokovic. O'Keefe down to Arbor as she travels. University ball with 3:03 to go in the third. Phoenix up by 18 on Pope John. Shanna Manning Cook into the front court for University. The Littles. 3-point shot off the back rim. Rebound by Holt. Puts it back up. No good. And University saves it. Now the shot by Manning Cook off the front of the rim. And a rebound to Nokovic. Natalia Nokovic to O'Keefe on the right. Katie O'Keefe looking to drive the lane. Back out to Nokovic. Shot from about 18 feet, no good. Goes out of bounds. And it'll remain Pope John ball. Last touched by Manning Cook. So 2:28 to go here in the third. It's going to be Nokovic inbounding ball. Intercepted by Manning Cook. And we've got a foul. And it's going to be on Washington. So second foul on Washington with 2:26 remaining in the third. Manning Cook into the front court. Pass over to Littles. Down low to Holt. Off the glass. It's good. 35-15 as University opens up a 20-point lead. O'Keefe to Washington. Down to Arbor. Now over to O'Keefe. Katie O'Keefe to Mia Washington. Washington. To Nokovic. Back to O'Keefe on the left. Tipped by Fisher. Goes to Manning Cook. She's got numbers. Knocked out of the way by Nokovic. Pope John attempting to steal. It's taken away by O'Keefe. And now Arbor with it. O'Keefe over the half-court line. She'll pull it back. Here's O'Keefe on the right. Down to Arbor. Now, Nokovic. O'Keefe over to Washington. Mia Washington drives the lane. Lays it up. It's good. Mia Washington. With 1:20 remaining in the third. It's now 35-17 University. Manning Cook gives it over to Littles. Aaliyah Littles. Back to Shanna Manning Cook. Down low to Holt. Stolen away by Arbor. And Washington grabs the loose ball. Manning Cook with the steal, and she will lay it up on the glass. No good. She missed the layup. And Washington is fouled. So Manning Cook tried to lay it home. It bounced off the back rim. And Washington grabbed it. And she's fouled. With 51.8 to go in the third. Pope John looking to hang on here and try to extend this game as long as possible so they can get back into it. They're down 35-17. So here is O'Keefe. Katie O'Keefe looking to break into the front court. She does. To Nokovic. To Washington. Through her fingertips. And it goes over to Thomas. Keelan Thomas now to Fisher. Fisher back up top, guarded by Tiber. 25 seconds to go in the third. Stolen away by Nokovic, and we have a player down. That's Thomas for University, so foul on the play. 19.3 to go. It's going to be University basketball. Non-shooting foul on Nokovic. That's her second. Down low. Off the rim, no good. Holt with the rebound. She puts it home. Brianna Holt with 11 seconds to go. Now Washington to the front court to O'Keefe. O'Keefe on the left. Tiber up top. Back out to Captoni for three. In and out, no good as it rolls around the rim. and bounces outside of it, falls down. We are through 3 here at the Hackensack Recreation Center. It's the University Phoenix leading the Pope John Lady Lions 37-17. We will be back for fourth quarter action right after this. Welcome back to the Hackensack Recreation Center in Hackensack, New Jersey for the Seaballs 2 Showcase. Mike Formisano along with you, calling today's action as the Pope John Lady Lions trail the University Phoenix by a score of 37-17. My apologies for earlier this morning. The boys basketball game against Delaware Valley Regional was canceled, so no game this morning out in Frenchtown. We will see if that is rescheduled. But the girls are playing, and they're starting up the fourth quarter here, down by 20 to University. Here's Captoni to Washington. Washington from 3, off the back rim. Rebound by Nokovic. Nokovic down low to Tiber. Tiber with it. She's good. Madeline Tiber hits from 10 feet on the left baseline. And Pope John scores the first points of the fourth quarter. Now down 37-19. 7.5 to go. Here's Thomas over to Manning Cook from 3. Air ball goes over to Washington as a hit the side of the backboard. Washington drives the lane off the glass and good. Mia Washington makes it 37-21. So Pope John on a bit of a spurt here. First 4 points of the fourth quarter. Now the Lady Lions trailing by 16. Do they have a run in them? 3-point shot. Good. Well, Manning Cook ends that run, and it's now 40-21. As we say all the time, basketball is a game of runs. Tiber from 3. No good, off the left of the rim. I think we have a jump ball situation. Is recovered by Amira Corbett for University, and the Phoenix have the arrow. So 40-21 with just under 7 minutes to go in the fourth. The Lady Lions have one more road game to go this coming Monday against Mendham, and then they go home for the first time this season to the Murphy Athletic Center at Pope John High School to take on the Chatham Cougars. That's Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Our next broadcast of the Lady Lions will be Tuesday, January 14th, as they'll be home to take on Randolph. Pope John and Randolph right here on Pope John Lions TV, Tuesday, January 14th. Travel on the play, and the Lions will take over. Here's Nokovic over to O'Keefe. We don't know when the next boys basketball game will be. There's a couple of different spots we can get to in January. We'll schedule them out accordingly. And then Pope John Hockey, we had a game on Black Bear TV last night at St. John Vianney, and the hockey team won 4-1. Shot by Washington, it's recovered by Littles as it missed the rim. 40-21 now, University leads with 6:04 to go in the fourth. Pass out to Littles on the left wing. 3-point shot. Good. Aaliyah Littles, her 5th 3 of the afternoon. Now 43-21. Here's O'Keefe on the right. O'Keefe back up top. Gives to Tiber. Now to Washington in the left corner. Over to Captoni. Back to Washington. Gives to Tiber. Tiber just inside the 3-point arc. Air ball on the plate. Washington tips it away, but it goes back over to Fisher. Tiber with a blocking foul. 5:24 to go. University will take over. As I said last night down in Jersey Shore Arena, the Pope John Lions hockey team won 4-1 over St. John Vianney. So they've got games upcoming this week on Black Bear TV. Against Chatham on Monday at Skylands, and then Wednesday against Seton Hall Prep. Shot off the rim, no good. Katie O'Keefe. For those games on Black Bear, we're not allowed to broadcast live, but we can, courtesy of Black Bear, put up highlights, which is what we do. So we'll have highlights in the next day or so from that hockey game. For basketball, we don't have to worry about that. Shot by Washington. Three-pointer is good. Mia Washington makes it rain from three. And Pope John cuts the lead to 43-24. Oh, Washington, good shooting day. But the Lions still trail by 19. Timeout on the floor, 4:52 to go in the fourth. We'll take a quick timeout right here on Pope John Lions TV. Coming back to the Hackensack Recreation Center and the Steve Balls 2 Showcase. Pope John trails University 43-24. Come on back right after this. The Pope John Lions TV. Welcome back to the Hackensack Recreation Center in Hackensack, New Jersey. The Pope John Lady Lions basketball. Mike Formisano along with you. Calling today's action as the Pope John Lady Lions trail the University of Phoenix 43-24. 5 minutes to go, just under, in the fourth quarter. Lions trailing by 19. It's a good showcase they have here in Hackensack. Interesting games. Before this one, you had at 12 p.m. St. Mary's against Villa Walsh, and 1:30 p.m. Northern Valley versus Union City. This is the third game of 4 today. The last game will be against Patterson Eastside versus Paramus Catholic here at 4:30. 3 games tomorrow. Manny Cook on the right, to Grand Pierre, now to Fisher on the left. Here's Manning Cook. Back to Grand Pierre up top. Down to the corner, knocked away by O'Keefe. And it'll remain University. No, it'll go over to Pope John. So it went off the fingertips of Manning Cook. And here comes Pope John with 4:20 remaining in the fourth. O'Keefe with the pass in to Captoni, to Washington underneath. Tried to make a move to the center of the rim. And it was knocked out of her hands and goes out of bounds. It'll be University basketball. The 3 games tomorrow, in case you're interested. 12 p.m. Patterson Kennedy versus West Orange. Union City versus Hackensack, Saddle River Day versus Teaneck. So a good 7-game showcase. Pope John with the third of the 7 games. They trail here by 19. Here's Littles, 3-point shot. In and out, no good. O'Keefe with the rebound, charges into the front court. Lays it off the glass, no good, off the front of the rim. Littles with the rebound, out to Fisher. Washington on her. 3-point shot off the front of the rim. Fisher reached around Tiber and she got called for it. Foul on Fisher with 3.5 to go. Pope John will take over possession. Again, the Lady Lions will go to Mendham on Monday and then home against Chatham on Wednesday. They've got a Friday game. And then Tuesday, January 14th, that's when we'll see him again here on Pope John Lions TV. But try and get out to Pope John High School to support the Lady Lions. Here's 3 by Washington. And again, the boys basketball team playing basically on the same days. If the girls are home, the boys are on the road, and vice versa. It's usually how it goes. All throughout January, tons of basketball. We'll try and get to it as much as we can, along with the hockey as well. Here's Fisher on the right, Grand Pierre. And then in the spring, we'll start up with lacrosse, baseball, and softball, and whatever else we can add to the channel here on Pope John Lions TV. We're glad you're with us and supporting us here on the channel. Here's the shot by Grand Pierre, no good. Goes out about, no, saved by Holt in the air, and a foul against Washington on Grand Pierre. So 2.5 to go. And anytime Pope John's tried to make a run, University has held them at arm's length. So 19-point lead for the Phoenix. Here's Holt in the lane. Stolen away by Nokovic. Natalia Nokovic into the front court. Pass in, shot, off the glass and good. Katie O'Keefe makes it 43-26. 2:15 remaining in the fourth. Here's Littles to Grand Pierre. Down to Fisher. Down low to Holt. Fouled by O'Keefe. No good on the shot, so Holt will shoot two. 2:05 in the fourth.
Take your time, baby. Take your time.
This will drop Pope John to 4-2 on the season. The only other loss coming down the shore right before Christmas. They won 3 straight games in the Westwood Classic, defeating Westwood, Ridgewood, and then Ramapo 44-37 to win that tournament. So we congratulate Pope John for that. 1-game showcase here in Hackensack. They're going to drop this today, but University are a very good team. So, you know, I don't think the teams that Pope John plays in their division or their conference are going to be quite as good as this University team. But we'll see, as they are definitely stacked. Nia Fisher into the game for Pope John. Pass into Tiber. Now to Captoni on left wing. 3-pointer no good. Rebound by Washington. And we have a push against Washington, I believe. So ball will go over to University. So Nia Fisher into the game for Pope John, number 10. 100 seconds to go. Fisher into the front court. Pass to Littles. Aaliyah Littles hitting 5 3-pointers in this game. Really turning the momentum over the University side early, and something they did not relinquish. Substitutions in. Number 1, Tiffany Ruiz, and number 12, Camille Vance into the game for Washington and Captoni. So you got Ruiz who inbounds the ball. Tiffany Ruiz over to Madeline Tiber. Minute 17 to go. Ruiz on the left. Ruiz will give it to Fisher. Nia Fisher to the left corner to Tiber for 3 off the front of the rim. Tiber racing for the rebound. Fisher steals it. Nia Fisher kicks it out to Ruiz. Stolen away by Fisher for University, and it's good. Paradise Fisher lays it in. 52 seconds to go. We got a timeout on the floor. I think the referees are going to make this a quick timeout. So Tiffany Ruiz, who played last year, if you remember, on our Facebook channel, we were covering the Junior Lady Lions. Tiffany was part of that team. She now has moved up to the high school varsity team. Ruiz inbounds it to Tiber. Madeline Tiber. Right in front of the timeline. Gives it off to Alexandra Arbor.
39 seconds remaining.
Arbor to Vance. Neil Vance. Into Arbor. Back to Fisher. All alone in the corner. Tiffany Ruiz off the front of the rim. No good. It's taken away by Thomas. Keelan Thomas. Shot up. Short. Rebound by Fisher. Nia Fisher. She's got Ruiz with her. Tiffany Ruiz. She stops right in front of the basket. And a double dribble against Tiffany Ruiz. So 10 seconds to go. University will inbound. Thomas will walk it up the floor. He'll approach the timeline. Cross. And 2 seconds. 1. There's the buzzer. As the University Phoenix defeat the Pope John Lady Lions 45-26. Well, the University hit a couple of threes earlier. Leah Littles making 2 right away and really set the momentum of this game. And every time Pope John tried to make a run, the University was able to stave them off. So Pope John falls to 4-2 on the year. We'll have brighter days. And they'll get back to conference play soon. I believe on Monday they take on Mendham on the road. And then the home opener on Wednesday, January 8th against the Chatham Cougars. And we'll be with you on Tuesday, January 14th for the Pope John Lady Lions home against Randolph. Please join us then, 7 p.m., Tuesday, January 14th. Boys basketball, we will schedule accordingly, depending on what the schedule says. They had a game canceled today, so we unfortunately couldn't bring that to you. And the Pope John Lions hockey team, we're 8-2-1 this season.
Ladies and gentlemen,
They'll play on Monday night. And we'll be with you on Black Bear TV for that. Next broadcast here on Pope John Lions TV will be Friday at Gloucester Catholic. 3 p.m. start.
4.3 from Pope John's girls basketball team. None other than number 3, Miss Mia Washington. Now, I said 4.3, y'all. Y'all can give a little more love than that.
So Mia Washington getting an award here at the She Balls 2 Showcase. And congratulations to Mia. We'll stick around for the end of these festivities.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the University High School, top student athlete, please, with the 3.9, give it up for none other than Miss Taylor. Great job, ladies, great job.
Taylor LaRue getting recognized as top student athlete from University, Mia Washington from Pope John High School. So congratulations to both of them.
Now, ladies, for the MVP, for the University High School, none other than number 0.
So Leah Littles gets recognized as the MVP for today's game. She did really dictate the flow of play. Big 3 quarters by Littles. So that'll wrap things up from the Hackensack Recreation Center in Hackensack, New Jersey. For everyone here at the Hackensack Recreation Center, this is Mike Formisano saying thanks for joining us. Final score once again, University Phoenix defeat Pope John Lady Lions 45-26. We'll see you next time on Pope John Lions TV for more Pope John Lions athletics. Have a good afternoon, and we'll see you soon.